Hey Serah, when you look at the turnover rate and the fact that you guys gave up 31 points to the Fever, how much of that do you guys think is just a symptom of you guys being an expansion team and not having like that multi-year history with each other, and how much of that do you think is solvable this year?
She asked you.
I mean, I just got here. I think BC would be better than
No, I think it's solvable. Like, obviously, this is one of those games where you look back and, like, that's probably the biggest reason we lost the game. 112 points is a lot of points, and a lot of that was due to our turnovers. So, yeah, I mean, we have great facilitators. We have great basketball players to make the right read, and we just had to be a little more careful with it.
Were they doing anything defensively that you felt was different than the last time to be, or are they just kind of like on this 100-point heater?
I don't know. They did some, like, played zone a couple of times. They put a big on our point guard a couple of times. They mixed it up. But again, like, we still scored 98 points. I don't think, like, we were okay scoring the basketball when we did take care of it. So it was just a matter of, like, sometimes not forcing that pass that we think might be there, but just being sure of everything, I think was the difference.
Bridget, I know a big part of this week has been, how does the team move on from Serah Ashley Barker's injury? And she's been such a big hole for you guys. And Nadia and Carly are two of the prime contenders for, stepping up in that spot. They both had pretty good games tonight. Nadia probably played her best game in, 2 months. As an on-court leader with those ladies, what have you seen out of those two as they step up?
Yeah, I've seen Carly. Like, Carly's a baller, and I don't think Portland has seen that yet. And so I'm really excited for her to keep finding her flow and stepping up for us. And obviously, Nard's, like, as a rookie, guarding, Caitlin 40 feet, making her life miserable. Like, she's a menace on defense, and we need that from her. And she's going to continue to, like, play big minutes for us. So I'm really excited for her and her confidence to continue to grow as the reps come. So, yeah, we have great depth in that position and our position. So I'm really excited, to find flow with that new rotation. Obviously, we're going to miss SA. Like, that's obvious. But, excited for them to have even more opportunity.
Bridget is one of the starters. Obviously, you hate that it happened because of the Serah Ashley injury, but having Nadia back in the starting lineup and able to kind of do that defensively, how much more does that open up for you as far as a shooter?
Yeah, her ability to get downhill, I think we're going to see that even more and more as the season goes on. But again, her biggest impact right now is on the defensive end, her length, her quickness, her ability to get through screens. She can guard 1 through 5 if she needs to. Yeah, she's a great, and she's a rookie. She's going to continue to get better and better as she has more and more experience. So I'm really excited for her and excited to see her growth.
For some players like Carly, who's, really good 3-point shooter, but coming off the bench, sometimes it's hard to get warmed up. Sometimes they, start really slow. What is the key for someone who's in that role?
Yeah. I've played that role for many years. It's hard, when you're first touch and you have to go shoot a 3. But no, Carly's been that role too. She knows she's a vet. She's ready for those moments, and she has a great mindset about it. She's ready for when her opportunity's called, and when she needs to finish games, she's in there to finish games. So yeah, we have full trust in her, and excited to continue to help her find her flow as she's coming off these two kind of injuries.
Bridget, when you look at the turnovers, you guys had, 20 turnovers resulting in 31 Indiana Fever points, whereas they had 15 turnovers resulting in 16 Portland Fire points. Do you think that's more of an issue with the offense not attacking on turnovers, or more of an issue with the defense not being able to hold the Fever in that moment?
Maybe a little bit of both. Yeah, talking about our transition offense. We're a team that likes to turn people over, so maybe emphasizing that a little more. Obviously, fourth quarters when we're down 15, sometimes we turn that extra gear, but it's having that extra gear the entire 40 minutes. That's exhausting, but we kind of have to play that way sometimes. And then always emphasizing getting out in transition and running, and again, making right decisions and not turning the ball over and getting good looks. So we'll get better as, we play on Sunday at 12:30, so we'll be ready.
You guys, speaking of 12:30, that game is going to tip off about half an hour after the trade deadline. Is that something you guys talk about or think about at all as a team? What might happen there?
No. Not worried about it.
I'm just happy to be here.
What's the moment like for you guys when you're making that run in the fourth, and then you have the long kind of pause for the foul review with, 2 minutes left or so, and the crowd's kind of going crazy, and then it's just kind of the momentum kind of is let out of it? What is that kind of break like for you guys? And
Yeah. part of it was I was excited because I got to sit on the bench for a couple of seconds and take a breather and get some water. But no, I mean, our crowd's incredible. And so, like, getting on those runs, hearing the crowd, the momentum, obviously, and it being overturned was kind of crappy for us. But again, our crowd's been amazing. And, like, we thrive off that energy. And when we go on those runs, like, they're a six-man. It's just been incredible to play here. I've had such a good experience. It was my parents' actually first time here in Portland, and I'm excited to see them after the game to see what their experience was like. So, because they've heard how incredible I've talked about how incredible Moda is and these fans. So I'm excited to hear what they have to say.
Serah, there's a lot of international players on this team, a lot of players that have a lot of pro experience overseas in general, and that was intentional. You were one of the few players coming from UConn. What do you think you've learned under Coach Chino that allowed you to transition and sort of develop on a team full of pros?
Are you Canadian?
I'm not Canadian. I would say my time at UConn really just taught me how to mentally prepare, how to be a pro, learning how to play with other great players. Obviously at Wisconsin, I was the first option, but then walking in a team full of, 5 stars and also more stars coming off the bench, just knowing what that takes to, be in an environment where you're not, do other things other than catch the ball and score.